Hello and welcome to the second video from the Equity Dance Committee. I'm Gareth and I'm the chair of the committee.
And I'm Nick, I'm the dance representative on the Equity Council. Welcome.
Welcome.
So we had our last meeting on the 8th of February, so we're just going to take you through what was said and what was done in that meeting, and at the end we have a few events and different ways you can get involved with the work that we're doing, and so we'll tell you about those at the end of this video. So one of the main things we spoke about in the meeting was our motion to ARC. ARC is the annual representative conference of equity of the trade union. What happens at the ARC is we have representatives from all the committees, all the branches in one conference at the same time, and we all bring our motions for how we want the union to change and improve, and it's a big two-day conference that gets all of those motions approved or passed or not passed, perhaps by the entire union, so they go into union policy. So the motion we discussed and the motion we decided that we want to send to the annual conference, it's to do with Arts Council funded companies, because a lot of the work that we do is to try and encourage and empower companies that are receiving funding to make sure they're paying an industry rate, an equity rate, and to use an equity contract. It is Arts Council policy that if you receive funding, you are supposed to, in your budget, pay your dancers and performers a union and industry equity rate. However, in reality, we're not sure that always happens, and with our ongoing work to empower choreographers to be able to budget more and ask for more from Arts Council, we want to do some research to check whether the Arts Council is actually putting into action their policy regarding industry rates.
At last year's ARC, Equity agreed to do more to improve conditions of rehearsal room spaces. So Kyle and Beth had a meeting with Helen Laws from the Healthier Dancer programme at One Dance UK, and together they came up with a 10-point charter that was agreed by everybody that they could use to put forward for the campaign called Fit to Dance Spaces. So these 10 points range from dance floors, the state of the dance floors, to the temperature of the room, and they will be the 10 points that each rehearsal room will have to abide by to be awarded the title of Fit to Dance Space.
Yep, so we're excited to be working on this campaign with One Dance UK. It launches later in the year, but we'll link the 10 points of the charter below as well. So we mentioned in the last video that the ITC contract is being renegotiated at the moment, and that is still ongoing at the moment. The ITC contract is the $440 a week figure that most people associate with an equity contract. So the negotiation, like we say, it's ongoing. It takes a lot of factors into account within that negotiation. So one of the things the dance committee is working on is a dance appendix that we put to the negotiation, because what we want is we want more and more dance companies to be using this contract so that our members and dancers are protected in the workplace. So we will keep you updated as that goes along.
On that note, we are very happy to announce that we've had 2 new members sign up to equity agreements in the past month. One being an ethical manager agreement, as they had funding from the Arts Council, and the second being a fringe agreement, because they hadn't had any funding, but yet they were still able to use a union term agreement for their contracts. So we'd just like to point out that it just goes to show on whatever level of funding you gain, and whatever size of the company, you can use a union term basis and have the support there for your whole company.
So moving on to events, we've got a lot of events coming up and ways that you can get involved with the work that we're doing. First one is we have a student event coming up provisionally on the 16th of April. We're just waiting for confirmation of a venue, but we will put out the information for that in the next week or so. It is an event for all student dance members. The provisional title is What It Takes, Life as a Professional Dancer, so it will all be about useful industry knowledge. We're going to have activist members there, so there will also be a lot of information about equity and why it's useful for you as a student to become a member. So just look out for that event on our Facebook page and for more information.
So we have our SkillShare happening this month. It's on the 24th of March, and Lisa Welham will be speaking at it alongside Ellen Chambers from Dancers Career Development. You can find the event below. It's an Eventbrite, so keep a lookout for the link and get a ticket. It's free, and come along, have a network.
Yes, so we're really excited because it's our first SkillShare network event, and we're hoping to run a whole lot more throughout the year. Like Gareth said, the link is below. It's free to members, and if you're not a member, you can still get in touch with us about how you can attend. The next event we have coming up is May Day. The Dancers Committee and some of the Freelance Dance Network will be attending the rally on the 1st of May, which is for International Workers' Day. There'll also be a lot of other equity members and other trade union members there, so we're quite excited for that event as well.
Also this month, some of us from the committee will be at British Dance Edition, which is being held in Cardiff. So if you want to have a chat, just come over and say hello.
Yeah, so we'll be there on the Thursday of British Dance Edition. We'll be talking to companies and members, so please feel free to come and talk to us while we're there. So in the same week, we will also have people going to Move It, the big dance exhibition. That will be on the 19th of March, and I think we also have we're going to have a competition to give away some tickets for members to be able to go along to that for free as well.
And finally, the last thing we have to announce for the event is we're planning to have an event in Leeds in the second week of April. So keep an eye out on the Facebook for all of the events that we've spoken about, because there's quite a lot happening this month. And thank you for listening.
Thank you very much.
I look so fat from that angle. Testing cod. Oh god, my spot is going to be in it.
Look away from me the whole time. Don't look at me!
3, 2, 1. I'm still there, I've still got it. Dance committee. Oh no, that's awful.
Oh my god! And I'm the equity dance. Oh my god.
I'm just going to take you through. F my life. High five. Did you say that again? Because I was like looking down at my stomach, so bored in the background.
So that negotiation. Gareth!
Son. My life, why is it so hard that you can't get the words out when you need to? Bless me.
Originally for the 16th of...
Who has transitioned, that's not a word. So we finally have, no, not finally. SkillShare, it's gonna happen on the... Cut.
Is that alright?
Yeah, well done, cut. Hair clap too.